Hello everyone, I am so excited coming your way again with another simple recipe. Today we are going to make lentil soup and it's vegan, but you can take it as well if you are not on vegan diet, okay, and you are trying to lose weight or you are pregnant or something like that. You can go ahead and take this soup. It's very healthy. But before I get into this video, I would like to go ahead and acknowledge my return subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much. You have been great. I thank you for all the support. Keep it coming. I appreciate them. And if today is your first time of visiting Rhema Healthy Way, kindly don't forget to subscribe. But before then, I welcome you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. God bless you for coming. Say amen. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment for me. I want to know you were here because I will like to appreciate you. I already appreciate you guys. So thank you very much for being here. And if it's possible, try and share with friends and family. And let's all enjoy these recipes together. Thank you very much. So let's get straight into the video. So on this recipe, the vegetables that I'm using are capsicum, red onions, spinach, scallions, and parsley. These are the vegetables that I am going to use, plus my lentils on this recipe. And guys, I want you to know that I prepared my lentils and cooked them before I started the whole soup. Okay, you can as well leave it and add it later without cooking them. Either ways is okay. But before I go ahead with anything, guys, I want you to know we have about 4 types of lentils. We have brown lentils, green lentils, red lentils. It doesn't really look red though. It looks like orange, but they also call it yellow lentils. They have black beluga lentils and poi lentils. They are super they are superfoods, okay, and they are high in protein. It's a good source of iron. And to talk about this, a cup of lentils has about 6.6 milligram of iron, which is about 1/3 of what you are to get in your entire day. And iron is an essential thing that helps keep oxygen throughout. It helps the body to keep oxygen throughout, yes. And they are also rich in fiber. They are good for building strong bones. And you have to know that lentils are also great option with about 38 grams of calcium per cup. And on this recipe, I am using 1 cup of red lentils or yellow lentils as they say it. Okay, so I would also like to say this, that lentils are very good for pregnant women because it's full of, or it's rich with iron. And when a woman is pregnant, iron is really needed to support, to stop anemia, or to cease the person from losing ions or something like that. That's why doctors usually recommend that a pregnant woman should take prenatal vitamins or iron, okay, to avoid any anemic situation. So if you are pregnant, you can go ahead. This is very healthy for you. and it helps you to boost your iron. Okay, and as I always say, too much of everything is bad. You can take this once a week or something like that, and it's fine. This shouldn't be something that you are going to make every day. It's easy to make, it's simple. You can use, say, 10 minutes to finish up with this soup. Okay, and I would also like to say that lentils are full of they are full of folic acid and has magnesium. On the other hand, guys, lentils can make you react to gas. Okay, so if you aren't used to getting or eating a lot of fiber, you have to use this in smaller quantity. Okay, you don't have to abuse you don't have to eat much, let me just put it that way, not to abuse in the first place. So the spices on this recipe is turmeric, red pepper, cumin powder, cinnamon, and minced spices. So you can use any spices that you have in your kitchen that you know it's healthy, and you know that you have been using for you, or you can just avoid the spices. That's my choice. Okay, so if you are vegan or if you are on vegan diet, you can avoid the spice, the minced spice I mean, and you can go ahead with cinnamon, turmeric, cumin, and red pepper or pepper powder. Okay, don't forget that you have to use black pepper also on this recipe, and garlic. I am using garlic powder on this recipe. Reason being that I realized that my bunch of garlic got spoiled. So that was the only option. So at the end of the day, using a fresh garlic is a plus. So you can use a clove of garlic. I think depending on the quantity of soup that you are making, you can use 1 or 2 and it's fine. So at this point, you would like to add your lentils. As I said, I cooked mine before using it because of time, and it's your choice. On the other hand, you can also make this after washing your lentils. You can set it aside. So after preparing the stew for the soup, then you can add it, but remember you would have to add water at this point. If you look through this recipe, you will realize that I added no water to my recipe because my lentils were already cooked, and though there was no much water, it was already cooked, and at the point I am going to add coconut milk to it. So I needed not to add any more water. But then if you are to use it uncooked, then after you can add a bit of water to it or vegetable stock to it if that is okay with you. So that's my black pepper. And to talk about coconut milk, someone may ask why coconut milk. Sometimes if you don't want to add to it, if you're not a vegan and you don't want to add, you can take it out. There is no problem. It's okay. You can go that way as well. But sometimes it's very important to add certain ingredients to our food because it's really helpful, unless they are not of any use in the soup or the food that we are preparing. But if it's going to be beneficial to our health, then it is recommended that we put it in our food. If it's not going to change the taste or anything. So if this is your first time of knowing about lentils, I have already explained the benefit to you so that you will know whether you go for green lentils, yellow lentils, brown lentils, spoiled lentils, it's your choice. But they are very nutritious and has a lot of vitamins and minerals in them. It is high in fiber and also high in protein. Okay, so maybe you would like to know about coconut oil, coconut milk. I want you to know that coconut milk is good for weight loss. Lentils as well. At this point, you just like to add a pinch of salt to taste. So guys, coconut milk is good for your heart health. It boosts your immune system. It's rich also in vitamins and minerals. If you use in moderation, coconut milk can have a lot or numerous benefits for you. So guys, note that I added my garlic powder a bit late. I added it a bit late. It doesn't change anything. If you are using a fresh garlic, you can just use it also from the beginning. After adding your ginger, your grated ginger to it, you can also add your minced garlic to it, and it's okay. So guys, this is how it looks after I added my lentils. So this is how it's looking. You see, there's no water. I didn't add any water at this point, but it's looking okay. So if you don't get it cooked before adding it, you have to add a little bit of water, maybe mixing this water with your tomato paste or anything. Yes, before you put them together. So this is my spinach, and the next ingredients I'll be adding is my coconut milk and my scallions. Okay, so to talk about coconut milk, there are other side effects as well. When you use it in higher quantity, you can get diarrhea or constipation. You can experience constipation as well, because and also know that if you abuse coconut if you abuse coconut milk by drinking in excess, it can result in weight gain. So if you are someone who is trying to cut down your weight, if you use coconut milk, you have to use it in moderation, and that helps your weight a lot. It's good for weight loss. Okay, but on the other hand, if you abuse it, this is because consuming too much milk and eating carbohydrate rich diet can result in weight gain. Okay, so it depends on how you use it. That's how it's going to benefit you. Okay, so it can also cause digestive issues. That is when you abuse it, when you take it in excess. But then at the end of the day, if you minimize the quantity, or if you use it in moderation, you get all the benefits that you need. All right, guys. So at this point, this is how our soup is looking. We are already through with this soup. We are already through. So at this point, you just want to add your potato to it. Or, as I said, some people would like to add the potato earlier, but I am adding it at this point because I got everything cooked, and it's so easier for me. And note that the lentils don't have to be on high heat. Just a medium heat is okay, and for about 3 to 4 minutes it's fine. You don't have to overcook it. All right, you don't have to do that. You have to always watch how you cook. If it's vegetables, it's not advisable to overcook vegetables, and it's not advisable to overcook lentils as well. So at this point, maybe you'll be wondering how this is going to get cooked early, but it didn't take too long to get cooked, to get soaked into the soup. All right, so that is that. You can add it from the beginning. After adding all your ingredients, you can add your potatoes. Some people just don't peel the potatoes. It's your choice. I peeled everything. That's my choice. So this is how our soup is looking at this point in time. All right, so it's looking so yummy, so appetizing, so so captivating. Have you seen that? So guys, this brings us to the finish of our recipe. Okay, so our soup is ready to serve. You don't want to miss this experience. No, you don't want to miss it. Just give it a try if you are trying to lose weight, if you are a pregnant woman, if you are on vegan diet. You can go ahead with this recipe. It's going to be so helpful to you. You can take this at lunch or dinner, either of them. Lunch or dinner is okay, and this really makes you full. That's the reason I said you can even use it as meal replacement. This is a full meal, a big bowl, a bowl of soup with potatoes. You can choose to add, you can choose, if as a substitute, right? You can use pumpkin. Okay, you can use pumpkin, and it's also perfect. So what I used for my dressing is parsley and capsicum. So guys, I really appreciate you for coming. May God richly bless you. May God protect you. May God keep you. May he cause his face to shine upon you. Thank you for all the support that you've been showering on me. May God shower the same blessing on you.